May I have your attention, please? Welcome to Laredo I.S.D. Board of Trustees public hearing. Today is Thursday, September the 8th, 2022. It's 5:15 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mr. Hector J. Garcia. Mr. Hector J. Noyola.
Here.
Ms. Monica Garcia in present. Mr. Guadalupe Gomez. Mr. Ricardo Garza.
Here. We have a quorum. Will you please rise? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public hearing.
Okay, let me have it. Nobody?
Do you want me to read
Right.
C?
No, I'll read.
Okay.
Okay, all persons who desire to speak on the proposed tax rate, will you please sign up?
We have nobody, sir?
Nobody? Okay, Dr. Rios?
Good evening, everyone. Item C, public meeting to discuss the 2022-23 proposed tax rate and then public comments on this hearing. Ms. Ayala?
Thank you, Madam Superintendent. Good evening, Board of Trustees. The purpose of this meeting is to discuss the school district's tax rate that will be adopted. Public participation in the discussion is invited. So in June, we published this same information, and we used preliminary value to publish the information necessary in order for us to present you with the budget. So you can see in blue, and you know what, I did not give you a copy of it, right? Do you have a copy?
No.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And attached to that handout is the original publication that we published back in June 28, 2022. The reason why we had to republish is because the board approved the 3 additional pennies, and because of that, it required additional publication. And so I'm going to be covering the differences from the June 28th publication and the one that we published September the 8th. So in this area, under the total appraised value of all property, the published notice that occurred in June 2022 was in the amount of $4,852,282,282,298. The current value that we are going to use to present to you the tax rate will be $4,764,571,694, a difference of $87,710,604. Then on the total appraised value of new property, we published $14,479,099. We are using $14,665,186 for the current tax rate proposal. For total taxable value of all property, we published in June $3,105,774,195. We will be using for the proposed tax rate $2,708,674,161. And yes, sir.
I have a question, please. The current is a little bit lower than the published.
Yes, sir.
Just in case we don't collect all the taxes, or?
No.
That's standard?
When we worked on the budget in the month of June, we did not have the certified values. And so now we are working with certified values, so the level of accuracy is better than when we proposed it back in June. We received the certified values from the WebCAD in July 22nd. So at the time of publication in June, we were working with preliminary values. Estimates.
So now, the published is not the one that's certified, right?
Right, we're proposing the published, the republished one, and that, using those values in order for us to propose the tax rate to be adopted. And you're going to see that these values actually lower the taxes due on the average residence. Or I can go directly to that. But if you look in this area, on the comparison of proposed levy with last year's levy, you're going to see that the amount now will be $166.58 less than when I presented back in June. In June, it was $4.15. And that's adding 3 pennies into the tax rate.
Good. Thank you.
So the rest, I'm just showing differences from publication to actual. And the highest rate, tax rate the district can adopt before requiring voter approval at an election is 1.3845. And we publish 1.4420, which is less. We cannot, the board cannot, we cannot propose the tax rate to be adopted higher than 1.3845. We are proposing 1.3845 exactly.
I'm sorry, explain that, the blue numbers again, please.
The blue numbers, I brought these numbers forward from the publication, right? So
We're sticking, because the blue, we went from the 1.3545, and we're going to stick with the 1.3845.
yes, sir.
Have $166 less in taxes.
Correct.
Yes, the net effect. And that has to do with the change in property value and the compression of the dollar proposed by under House Bill 3. Any questions?
And I found out that it's Israel Castillo that's working with her to work on that. So, the 19th. I know. I think that Mr. Perez would have to know, and he would have to be able to tell us the why. Yeah. But it's not that it's. And they explain the process as to why. The job is explaining why. Because you can go back at the end of the day, you can change who was here and who was not. That was the process. But it can be, it is. This is for business and support? Thank you. Oh, we already, the plan? I already gave it to, oh, yeah, but you can put it in. like, is that an extra thing? That's an extra thing. So if you decide to buy it, you can do it. If you say, I don't want to do it right now, I want to do it later, you can do it later. They already have, they usually have one. They're probably asking for an extra one. It's usually that way. Most schools have one because they.
I think it went back.
It went back. Let me find out a little bit more.
To approve it today?
Yes, yes.
Ready.
But we still have a board meeting.
Yes, yes, there has to be, yes. Let me find out, let me ask Jessica. Hold on.
May I have your attention, please? Welcome to Laredo I.S.D. Board of Trustees Special Call Meeting. Today is Thursday, September the 8th, 2022, and it's 5:30 p.m. Roll call
Mr. Hector J. Garcia, Mr. Hector J. Noyola,
here.
Ms. Monica Garcia, and present, Mr. Guadalupe Gomez,
Present.
Mr. Ricardo Garza.
I'm here.
We have quorum.
Public comments.
Do we have any public comment? Did anybody sign up? No, sir, we do not.
Dr. Rios?
No, we're not going to do Pledge of Allegiance anymore?
No.
Item.
I'm sorry. Item number 1, discussion and possible action on the following budget amendment. 1A, the amendment is BA number 2223-16, discussion and possible action to approve the general operating fund budget amendment in the amount of $790,500 to appropriate the capital improvement projects for repairs to the existing parking asphalt driveway at Zachary Elementary, replacement of floor tile at Nixon High School band hall, saw cut of concrete and installation of conduit at Nixon High School, 1 box truck for band programs, 1 F-250 pickup truck with gooseneck for maintenance department, 2 cargo vans for maintenance department, 1 box truck for shipping and receiving for maintenance department, 1 F-250 pickup truck for fixed assets department, the replacement of Building B roof at the technology department, replacement of basketball backboards and goals at Cigarroa High School, installation of wrought iron fence district-wide, construction of canopies at guard shacks district-wide as previously approved by the Board of Trustees with agenda item number 3 in the August 25th, 2022 special call meeting. And this was discussed in detail at our last meeting, and I don't know, trustees, if you have any questions?
Motion to approve?
I'll second that.
It's been moved and second. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 2, discussion and possible action to approve the 2022 local property values as certified by the Webb County Appraisal District. This is an item that happens every year, and Mr. Gutierrez is here to take us through it.
Hello, good evening, Board. For the record, Jorge Gutierrez, Tax Assessor Collector. On this agenda item, we're presenting the summary of the 2022 property values. We have appraised values, assessed values, and taxable values, and the comparison between 2021 and 2022. With regards to taxable values, on 2021, we have $2,601,865,158, while for 2022, we have $2,892,595,488, with an increase in taxable value of $290,730,330. With regards to total new value taxable, for 2021, we have $9,345,695, while for 2022, we have $12,191,202, for an increase of $2,845,507. The above-listed values for the tax year 2022 have been certified by the Webb County Chief Appraiser, Mr. Bobby Paragoy, and the documentations to this effect are included as part of the backup for this agenda item.
So move to approve?
Second.
Motion to approve and second. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 3, discussion and possible action to approve the required certifications by the Director of Tax Collections as listed below. A, the anticipated debt collection rate for the tax year 2022, fiscal year 2022-2023, and the excess debt collections for tax year 2021, fiscal year 2021, 2022. Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes. With regards to the 2022 anticipated debt collection rate, the anticipated debt collection rate for tax year 22 is 100%. And I, Jorge Gutierrez, Director of Tax Collections for the Laredo Independent School District, do hereby certify a collection rate of 100% for the local debt service for fiscal year 2022-2023. Listed below is a breakdown of the interest and sinking fund for 2022-2023 revenue sources. With regards to the 2022-2023 debt service payment requirements, we have $34,232,949, while for EDA is $8,307,505, for IFA is $9,072,148, and the district share is $2,924,386. For a local share of new 2022-2023 INS tax collection effort of $13,928,910. The 2022-2023 ending interest and sinking fund balance as of June 30th, 2022 is estimated to be at $31,917,062. Now, with regards to the next certification, we have the 2021 certification of excess debt collections. With regards to the 2021, it's none. So I, Jorge Gutierrez, Director of Tax Collections for Laredo Independent School District, do hereby certify that there are no excess reportable debt collections for 2021. Listed below is a summary of calculations for the 2021 tax year debt collection. The 2021-2022 actual amount collected was $11,304,507, and the debt service budget was $10,165,068. So the 2021-2022 amount over budget requirement was $443,939, or 104.9%. The tax year 2021 anticipated collection rate certified at the start of 2021 tax year was certified at 100%. If the tax unit collects more than 100%, it will use 100% of the debt service fund collected and reports no excess collections. In tax year 2021, the certified anticipated debt collection rate was set at 100%, and the actual debt collection rate was 104.9%. The 2021-2022 excess debt collection amount, $443,939, or 104.9% level, is not considered excess collections as defined by the truth taxation requirements. And this amount is included in the 2021-2022 INS debt service fund balance. These, in essence, are the two certificates that are required.
So we need
So
to have
move to
two
approve?
motions. You have to read each
So
motion
move to
independently.
approve Section 8.
There's a second?
Second, I'll second that.
It's been moved and second that we approve item A,
3A.
3A. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
So move to approve 3B.
Second?
It's been moved and second that we approve 3B. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, item number 4, discussion and possible action to approve a resolution to adopt a tax rate in 2 parts for the 2022 tax year, which would be the 2022-2023 fiscal year. A, maintenance and operations rate. B, debt service rate. Mr. Gutierrez?
Yes, I will read the resolution. A resolution levying a tax rate for the Laredo Independent School District for tax year 2022. Be it resolved and ordered by the Board of Trustees of the Laredo Independent School District that you, the Board of Trustees of Laredo Independent School District, do hereby adopt a tax rate on a $100 valuation for the school district for the tax year 2022 as follows: 0.8846 for purpose of maintenance and operation, and 0.4999 for the payment of principal interest on debt of this school district, for a total tax rate of 1.3845. This tax rate will raise more taxes for maintenance and operation than last year's tax rate. The tax assessor collector, Mr. Jorge Gutierrez, are hereby authorized on this 8th day of September 2022 to assess and collect property taxes of the Laredo Independent School District.
I move that the property tax rate for fiscal year 2022-2023 be increased by the adoption of tax rate of 1.3845, which is effectively at 7.93% increase in tax rate.
I move.
Second.
It's been moved and second. Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Flor.
5.
There's another part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's another motion, right?
I thought it was
It's
2 in 1.
together.
They're
It's
together.
together.
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. May I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Item number 5, discussion and possible action to approve the naming of facilities in accordance with policy CW Local 4, J.W. Nixon High School vocational buildings, and the Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School multi-purpose building. Let me give you a little bit of background on this. Back in January, the board called for the naming of facilities. Then in March, I believe you had a discussion in February, but in March, you had a further discussion, and that was delayed. At this point, these items are brought back, and I want to tell you a little bit about the J.W. Nixon High School vocational buildings. If you remember, the J.W. Nixon High School original vocational building was the Horacio Acevedo building. So the only thing that is being asked for is for the naming of the agricultural vocational building for Myers.
But I thought we were going to transfer we knocked down one facility and we made a new one, so the name should stay in place, right?
Yes, you're going to have two names. You're going to have the Horacio Acevedo on the part that's the vocational
Correct.
piece, but on the agricultural piece, my understanding is that there was a motion back at that time, or there was a discussion back at that time to name that part of, because it's two different buildings, to name the second building Johnny Myers.
Yes, correct. Yeah, we agreed to that. Uh-huh.
So that's
what it
what
is.
this is about.
Okay.
I thought Johnny Myers was more at Martin than at Nixon.
Well,
We started off at Martin and ended up at Nixon. Either or, man, great gentleman, very well deserving.
yeah.
Yes.
And for Martin High School, who are we naming?
For Raymond and Tirsa Martin High School, the new multipurpose building is, back at the discussion back then, was for Estela Quintanilla, correct, Mr. Gomez?
Yes, ma'am. Maria
And
Fernanda.
so that was brought up then, but now it's being brought back to you to determine yes or no.
I so move to approve both nominations.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and second that we approve item number 6, number
Five.
5. Number 5, any questions? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
May I proceed?
Good.
Item number 6, discussion and possible action to approve the recommendation to hire the following professional positions, possible closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code, Section 551.074. Human Resources Director, Elementary School Assistant Principals, there's 2 of them, one for Santa Maria and one for Milton Elementary, a Fine Arts Coordinator, and a Web Content Analyst.
Motion to go into executive session.
Second.
Been moved and second, we go into executive session. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. It's 5:43, and we're going into executive session.
Are you going to San Antonio this week or no?
Not this week, to see Stevie.
Huh? ¿Está Stevie allá?
He's gonna go play Stevie Friday, Wednesday.
They play over there?
Mañana they play Sierra plays in San Antonio.
South San. I thought we played, look at where we're playing. I thought this was the game. Oh, San Antonio, South Side. They play South Side. So that means you're not?
I don't think I am.
Plan, which is number 6 to number 1 on the next meeting. If you can, as soon as I need to tell them. Business support, but you don't have to be there for business support.
I'm not the chair.
It's a committee. The next one after this, it's a committee meeting.
Who's the chair of that committee? It's Rick, no?
Rick, no, business support is Mr. Garcia, right? Yes. So if he needs to leave, then one of you needs to take business support. And Ms. Monica, you, whatever. Okay. Okay.
No.
All right. Let me read the item one more time.
We're back from executive session, and we open our special call meeting. Dr. Rios?
Item number 6, discussion and possible action to approve the recommendation to hire the following professional positions. Human Resources Director, I would like to recommend Trustees, Ms. Edna Garza.
So move.
Second.
I'll second that.
Any questions? All those in favor, please say aye. Against? Motion passes. Thank you. Congratulations, Edna.
For item number 2, well, not 2, second bullet, elementary school assistant principals. For Milton Elementary Assistant Principal, I would like to recommend Ms. Carolina de la Rosa.
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve Carolina de la Rosa.
Catalina.
Catalina.
Catalina de la Rosa. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
For Santa Maria Elementary, I would like to recommend Ms. Juanita Ramon.
So move.
Second that.
We have a motion to approve Ms. Ramon. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
For Fine Arts Coordinator, I would like to recommend Mr. Mauro Rodriguez.
I'll move.
Second. I second the motion. All those in favor, please say
Aye.
Aye.
aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
For Web Content Analyst, Ms. Heather Sanchez.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved and second that we approve Ms. Heather Sanchez. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Can we do communications for the business support,
Yes.
Mr. Noyola?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Motion to
Communications?
adjourn. Motion to adjourn.
Oh,
Motion to adjourn. the
oh, we'll
special-
save it for the rest, okay.
Yeah.
Do we need a motion
Motion to
to?
adjourn?
No, do we need a motion to change the communications
Yes.
for the next?
No, we
No.
didn't.
No? Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
It's moved and second that we adjourn. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
So we have business
Yes.
support.
Meeting's adjourned.
I go over there. No, let's stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
We need to move this item, number 6, here somewhere on the top.
Please excuse me, I have a TSTA meeting to attend.
I would be excusing myself as well.
They're more special than us.
Welcome to the Laredo I.S.D. Board of Trustees Business Support Services Committee meeting. Today is Thursday, September the 8th, 2022. It's 6:16. We're at the Yeary
What's it called?
What's
This
it
is going to
called?
be the Yeary boardroom.
Boardroom. Okay. I'm a roll call.